Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. I hope that you people are well. Today I'm going to discuss with you a topic. No, I'm not going to discuss with any topic today. Today we have Dr. Ridhwan Fontaine as our guest, and he will be discussing a very interesting and contemporary topic. It is on Islamic management.
Assalamu alaikum wa barakatuh. So as Dr. Tahir said, my name is Dr. Ridhwan Fontaine. I teach Islamic management. Islamic management is a very important discipline. There are two aspects to Islamic management, and the one that I want to emphasize is the first aspect, which is why is it that we have problems with conventional management? If you think about it, if conventional management works well, we don't need Islamic management. But the problem is there's a lot of problems with conventional management, and this is one of the reasons why, as Muslims, we are trying to develop the field of Islamic management. Now, I have here a really interesting book. It was a book written a few years ago by someone called Peter Senge, and he talked about the necessary revolution. I think it should be very obvious to everybody nowadays that the current economic system is completely destroying the planet that we're living in. And the really interesting thing with this book is what Peter Senge does is he gives case studies of companies who have changed the way they do business from an unsustainable business practice to a more sustainable business practice. And at the same time, these companies make more money being sustainable, right? But what he says, it's not about the technology, because the technology, we already have that. It's not even about people's expectations or anything like that. It has to do with the way we think as managers. And so he looks at it from a more humanistic point of view, but as Muslims, we are exactly interested in the same thing, but our motivation is more based on Islamic principles. So what is Islamic management? Islamic management is managing an organization according to the principles of the Quran and the Sunnah. Okay, it's a very broad definition. I do not want people to think that Islamic management is about halal or haram. It's much more than that. Okay, there are many situations where there are two options. Both are permissible, both are halal, but one has got a much greater social benefit than the other. Right? So Islamic management is about how do we create a culture where people are always looking at what is halal, what is beneficial for society, how do we create win-win situation in the entire economic system. So what are we going to do next? Well, the first thing that I wanted to do is also share with you the fact that Islamic management is something that people have been working on for the last 20, 30 years. And there's a lot of research that has been published. There's a number of books that have been written. And in fact, you have a number of universities that have introduced bachelors in Islamic management. So it's a growing field. It's something that is going to become more and more important in the future. I personally, with a couple of colleagues, we have developed a model called the prophetic leadership model. And I've agreed with Dr. Tahir that we can make maybe some videos in the future where we will explain this prophetic leadership model in a little bit more detail.
So how was the experience of a guest lecturer? Now I'm planning to have more lectures based on their areas of expertise, but for now we'll have Dr. Ridhwan in a couple of more videos explaining the concepts of Islamic management and recommending to you some amazing topics, inshallah, in the near future. I hope that you enjoyed the topic. If you want us to cover a particular topic related to Islamic management or the comparison between Islamic and contemporary or conventional management, feel free to share with us. I will see you with another video, inshallah. Thank you. Take care. Bye.